Hi everybody, I thought I'd go to the next level. Can't have you getting bored of my videos, although I'm struggling to maintain my moustache and my beard here. So, it's the same problem I had at the Santa run, I have to be honest. I'm not really sure how this works. Alright, I'll keep this on for as long as one exercise and then I'm pretty sure it's getting ditched. So, day 5 I believe we're on. My moustache is very lopsided. Of our 12 days of Christmas, how are we all getting on with them? Are we finding them inclusive? Or do we feel like I need to change it up at all or do different exercises? Remember, the whole point of these is that I'm trying to make sure, irrespective of any medical conditions, any injuries, any issues like that everybody can do something that I've chosen, okay? And that's really important to me at this time, is that we all feel like we could still do the same things, but just on different levels, okay? Now, don't know how people do this. I mean, how does this even work? Okay. So, we're on, what did I say, day 5, that means we're going to do 12, 11, 10, 9, 8 exercises, okay? Or 8 reps of the exercise. So, I have some stuff here. Now, most of us have either, these beards, hot. Either have like a Pilates band like this, or you might have like a band which is a bit smaller but a bit tougher like this, and it's kind of in a loop like this, right? So you can see the thickness. Whereas this is very thin, but it's very kind of broad, okay? It doesn't matter what band you've got, just utilise whatever band you can, okay? So, I'm going to give 2 exercises, but for the same area of the body. So this one's for your glutes, and this is called your glute med, this bit here. Now, why are these important? Why would we work these? Because they help us to maintain our neutral pelvis and good alignment here. Our glutes are super important for stabilising the pelvis position, alright? And that's why we're always going on about working all these glute exercises so that we can maintain a neutral pelvis, because so often we're pulled out of it into this position because our hip flexors are too tight because we spend a lot of time sitting, or because of our, the positions that we take up in our daily lives and work lives, for example. Okay, so we want to come from here and we want to use our glutes to engage. And if you watch, that's me relaxed. If I squeeze my bum, see how my hips just come through and come nice and level there? That's what we want to engage the glutes for. So, I'm gonna use this one. I'm going to show you 2 exercises. One, for those that can be up on their feet and if you've got a band. Now you can either tie this around your legs here and create as much tension as you need, and you're here. Or, we can use the thicker band, okay? Up round the mid-calf. Mid-calf. There we go. Wait a minute, wait till I turn this round so you can see. Hope you're all getting a good laugh at this, by the way. So, I'm just going to start here. My toes pointing forwards, which is important. Here comes Cheekster for a wee spot on the video. Hey kid. Okay, toes pointing forwards, knees are soft. Neutral pelvis, okay? We're going to sidestep 8 times, controlling the movement. No penguin style. So imagine I've gone 8, and then I'm going to go back away for 8. Alright? Nice and controlled. Great exercise. Now obviously you can do more if you want to, but 8 is the number because it's 8 reps, alright? Because we're on day 5 and counting down. Now, if there's anybody who can't stand up, and actually I'm thinking of you, Tornado, if you can do that one, amazing, but I think it might be too much pressure for your legs. So what I want you to do, or anybody else who feels it's more applicable, take the band, tie it around your legs, or again use the same band. I don't know why I took that off. And we're going to do something called a clam. Now it's very similar, but it's more lying down. Works the same muscles. I just prefer the monster walk because it's a bit more functional, but in certain circumstances, it's not. You can't do it, right? So at this point, what we're going to do is going to do the clam. So we're going to lie on our sides. I've got my beard on, right? You can see me okay, hopefully. And then I'm going to support my head. I'm going to engage my core, push my hips away. So I've tucked under, and I've pushed that top hip away to get back into neutral. My heels are in line with my hips. You can just see Cheeky's tail there. Here she comes. Cheeky, lie down, kid. Right, there she goes. Right, and then what we're going to do, keeping the heels together, you're going to lift your feet, either keep your feet on the ground or lift them off the ground, but make sure you don't do this. So, if it's easy to keep on the ground, tuck, push away, engage your core, lift the top knee, top toe. And put your hand just at the back of your hip, you should feel that. 8 there, 8 on the other side. Next level on the floor, you must maintain this position, guys. Hi, Cheeky. Cheeky's not used to the beard. But yeah. And then, what you're going to do, same thing. Because you have to control the dynamic movement, because you're not anchored to the floor, it's much harder. So there's a couple of levels there. Get stuck in, guys, with your likes, your comments, your posts, to say what you've done and how you found it. Thank you muchly.